Every loudspeaker in the CS series is a switch, essentially. So it contains switch fabric, which means that you can send LAN A and LAN B, AVB, to each endpoint within the system. And then you can daisy chain from that endpoint to the next endpoint. So you can see how this would be really beneficial when it comes to a line array, for instance. No longer do you have to do a home run from your racking on the ground up to each cabinet in the array, but simply you just wire the system like you would a ground rack powered system. When you move into larger and larger and larger systems, having deterministic networks such as AVB becomes really much more important. You don't have to worry about stream reservation for the audio versus the data at that point because it all is taken care of in the actual protocol itself. Networking there and having it very secure is absolutely crucial. We joke around here because we've got an analog backup, and we've been testing this product now for about 3 years in lots of festivals and shows. And the last year and a half that we've been doing all of our tests, we've not even been setting up the analog backup and have yet to see it fail at all. Apart from the loudspeakers in the line, there's a few products that help the end user deploy the system properly. The NDS, or Network Distribution System, is the first. What that is essentially an I/O box that will take the analog backup signal as well as both LANs and combine the LANs onto a single cable to feed up to the array, as well as to parse out the XLR analog backup as the user so desires. The next box we have is the PDS, which is the Power Distribution System. So there's two versions of this box. One is for regions where 220 volt is the norm, and the other is for regions where 110 volt is the norm. So the gateway is our control box, which is probably generally be used at front of house. It is a 16 input, 16 output matrix with 16 channels of DSP. 2 rack units. It contains 8 XLR connections for inputs and 8 XLR connections for outputs. Those connections can be switched between AES and analog, so there's a lot of room for redundancy there, apart from the AVB. Now, AVB is also available on the gateway. We have 3 connections for LAN A on the back, 3 connections for LAN B, and then a LAN A and a LAN B connection on the front. On the connections on the back, you have 1 optical CON connection as well as 2 EtherCON connections for each LAN. Also, it comes with a redundant power supply. So you have an internal power supply as well as the option to connect a 12 volt external power supply as backup. So ADAMSON has for a long time used Blueprint AV as our prediction software suite, and this software was originally designed with the CS series in mind. Basically what we did is we took the front end of it, which is the design side, and just isolated that and released it as Blueprint AV. Rather than having several pieces of software, with ADAMSON CS, the system tech can carry the system all the way from designing it while sitting on the bus to deploying it, checking it, tuning it, and running it during a show, all on the same software platform. The system is designed so that the different tabs in the software follow the actual setup process. So everything is sort of done in an intuitive way. There's quite a few installs in the world already that have infrastructure for powered loudspeakers. And just like a ground-powered system, they are going to want to upgrade their system after some time. There's a lot of opportunity for people to take the CS series in new installs as well as to retrofit with older installs. And an install monitoring is key as well. You want to be able to have total control over every box in the system. So having something that is as finitely controlled as the CS series is very attractive. We know that in the market today, there's demand for a lot of different products and a lot of different sizes of products depending on your application. So with the CS series, we feel we've covered quite a large range of applications with our loudspeaker selection.